Hi there, Chris here from the 365 Cloud Academy. I'm just going to give you a quick skirting demo around the video portal. So this is the home page. This is the first page that you get to when you log into your 365 Cloud Academy. And the first thing that I'll show you is, of course, I've logged in there, so it's quite secure. I have to have my own password and my own user login. It's like logging into Hotmail or Gmail or any other website, basically. So I'm securely entered, and that's me up there. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to search for videos on this website. So there are so many videos in here, like almost 1,000, I think. If I type calendar and hit enter in the search bar, watch how quick this is. Boom. So that shows me all of the videos that have been tagged with calendar. And every video that we upload here, we tag it with at least 6 or 7 items. So it's really easy to search upon. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how, obviously, we're going to watch a video. So let's go to Outlook. These are the channels on the top. And the channels are basically the different workloads within Office 365. So if I click on any one of these, you'll notice some of them are red actually and some of them are blue. Well, the videos are blue. What we call learning paths are in red. And the learning paths I'll explain a little later on. But what they are is concatenated videos into like a structured course. So let's watch a video now anyway. So let's click on this one. And we can resume or we can start from the... So I've been watching this one already.
It's Andriana here, and today I'm going to show you how you can set a reminder on email messages.
Okay.
Click on the email that you want to set a reminder to.
So what I can tell you about this is, let me just pause over Andriana there. You can see on the screen here that all of our videos are uploaded in high definition. That means the quality of the videos, the training vids that they watch are really clear and crisp. Also, so is the sound. So most of these videos that you're watching are all going to be about a minute long. Some of them are a little bit longer where they're an introduction to the particular workload. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to tell you about is, because we've uploaded all of these videos and you know how to search on them, the next thing is to perhaps go to what we call a learning path. So you saw already that there were learning paths on Outlook. There's learning paths on every workload. But let's have a quick look at this. OneNote, for argument's sake. Let's have a click in that. So you can see there, just to prove a point, we've got different learning paths for each of the individual workloads. So let's go to the introductory workload learning path. And that shows you, so we've already been into this. We can start from the beginning, and you can see here, it starts to play the individual first video. And what you can do is you can go to the end of this video. Now normally, I'm just going to pause that for a second. Normally, you cannot go to the end. You cannot fast forward, and that's the great thing about this training learning management system. All of these videos are joined together, and at the end of each video, you'll get challenged with a question. And the question you have to get right before you can progress onto the next video. If you don't get it right, it will take you back to the point in the previous video that you have to watch again so that you get the answer. And the great thing about that is it's making sure that all of your users are trained in the right way. So let's just play this all the way to the end. You can't normally fast forward, by the way. Ellie's just allowed me to do that just for the demo. Okay, here we go. Just going to get to the end, and then it's going to prompt us with a question on that video. There we go. Coming to the end of that tip. Probably could have fast forwarded that a little bit better for you. And here's the question. What does OneNote comprise of? And that relates to the video that you've just watched. Now, I know the right answer is B, but I'm not going to select that. I just want to prove a point. If I select C and submit, it says incorrect. You've got to watch it again before continuing. So if I click OK there, it takes me back, you'll see, to the point in the video that gives me that answer. So it really is giving you proper structured training for all your users. They must watch these videos and they must pass the question associated with each video all the way to the end. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is user analytics. So I'm a user, Chris, obviously. I'm on the system. I have my own dashboard of videos that I've watched and my training to date. And now you see this dashboard here. Well, the really important thing is in the top right-hand corner, you can see the videos that I've watched 25%, 50%, 75% or 100% all the way through. And that's the same with the learning paths as well. So if I click on 25%, it shows me that I have two videos that I've watched a quarter of the way through. So I might have gone on my lunch break, or I might have booked those for future viewing. I can also click on the 4 here. Oh, I've got 4 videos. So here's another one, how to sync your SharePoint calendar with Outlook. Ooh, looks interesting. So I click on that and it shows me where I've got to in the video. Now I can resume, I can start from the beginning. So let's resume there. Okay. So I'm carrying on watching that. I've come back from lunch and I can just follow my way through on that particular video. Alternatively, let me just stop that for a second. We've got these really great things called bookmarks up here. If I click on that, I've got 2 personal bookmarks that I've put in here. So I can save where I am at that video or in the learning path whenever I want. If I click on 2, that takes me to that point where I created that bookmark. So that's a really quick and easy way to navigate around some videos that you don't want to watch all the way through straight away. Okay, so I'm just going to stop that. Okay, so that's shown me my user analytics. Now the next thing is if you are, so actually let me just finish on learning paths. You can see here that we've created a channel called New User. And in that new user you can see we've got lots of different videos and we've also got a new user learning path. What I'm demonstrating here is that these learning paths we can create really quickly and easily for you. We have a learning path on every workload that is introductory, intermediate and advanced. So, and each one of those learning paths contains about 30 odd videos with lots of questions in them. This new user one we created because we thought it's quite important that when new users start in a business, they can actually watch these learning paths and get themselves up to speed. So it's a great way of inducting them into your business. So if we look at the new user learning path here, you can see that that will have a bunch of videos all connected together. So all of your new users can watch all of those and get asked questions all the way through. It's really going to help your HR departments here. So there are multiple learning paths that we've created in this relating to the particular user function and also the individual workload that we're talking about. So workloads being Outlook or OneDrive, user functions being administration or finance or new user. So there's lots of great funky things we can do there. Okay, the final thing I want to show you, we're almost there now, is let's go to the Outlook channel, for instance. Now, say I'm a manager of a bunch of people in my organization. I want to look at their individual analytics. I want manager analytics because I want to set them tasks about getting up to speed on the individual workloads over 3 to 6 months. Or whatever time I deem necessary. So you see here on actions, I have the capability to go there and I look at all of my users first of all. And you can see that all of my users are there. I go to my interaction score. Kelly's there on the left-hand side. I can click on Kelly and see what her user analytics are. So if I'm managing Kelly, I can see, well done Kelly, she's done 44 videos and learning paths 100% of the way through. And by the way, at the end of every one of those learning paths, I'll get a lovely little certificate that they can email to their boss. And then I can drill down and see which videos she's actually watched. So I'm in tune with what my staff are getting up to speed on within the Cloud Academy. So I hope you enjoyed that demo. That gives you a broad, quick run through of what the channel can do for you and what the video portal can do for all of your staff. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon.